Elen Silla Lumen Omentiovo. Today I will be talking about the Mereth Aderthad, the Feast of Reuniting. 20 years into the First Age, High King Fingolfin wished to heal the woes and animosities between the different families of the Noldor. Woes and animosities caused by Feanor's oath, the kinslaying at Elkalande, and the crossing of the Helcaraxe. But with Morgoth behind the Thangorudrim, Fingolfin would hold a feast. Elves from all over would be invited. Quote, "Thither came many of the chieftains and people of Fingolfin and Finrod, and of the sons of Feanor Maethros and Maglor, with warriors of the eastern march. And there came also a great numbers of the grey elves, wanderers of the woods of Beleriand, and folk of the havens with Círdan their lord." End quote. While many came to the feast, there were still many who would not, such as Celegorm, Caranthir, Curufin, Amrod, and Amros, Feanor's other sons, who were still bitter and vengeful against Fingolfin and his children. From Doriath, Thingol would send only 2 messengers, those being Mablon and Dairon. While word of the kinslaying had not yet reached Thingol's ears, the Sindarin king was still wary of the Noldor, who came suddenly from Valinor. Still Thingol would be friendly, as Mablon and Dairon would bring greetings from Thingol to Fingolfin. With all gathered who would come, the feast began, and many forsaken friends would share food, drink, and tales together. Throughout the feast, the elven lords would hold council with one another, discussing matters concerning Morgoth and the Noldoran realms. Many of the Noldor were pleased by leaving Valinor, believing themselves free to govern their own affairs. At the Mereth Aderthad, there were many Sindarin elves, for while many dwelt in Doriath, there were still just as many living in the far northern regions of Beleriand. These Sindar lived within the confines of the Noldoran realms, and would thus swear oaths of fealty to the Noldoran lords of Hithlum, Dorthonion, and the March of Maethros. With Círdan, the Noldor would make an alliance to aid each other in times of need. Círdan and his elves would fulfill this promise many times during the wars in Beleriand. With those alliances, friendships, and oaths, the Noldor would enter into a period of joy and peace. For long years after the Mereth Aderthad, the memory of this merry time would be felt throughout Beleriand. And so concludes the history of the Feast of Reuniting. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, feel free to like and subscribe for more content, and please let me know how I can better improve these videos. Thanks, and as the elves say, Namarie.